Hey, what's up guys? I'm Element, and today's video is going to be episode 1 of the SMP Let's Play. This episode is kind of just going to be like a world tour of what's has been like accomplished up to this point, because I didn't really want to like do a Let's Play sort of thing immediately, because I wasn't sure whether people were going to actually play the server, but what it's kind of come out to be has been about 3 of us will actively play, and then there's 2 others that play like a decent amount, which isn't too bad. I actually thought it'd be less people like actively playing and stuff, so I figured, well, it doesn't look like it's gonna get any worse players wise, so now's the best time to start. So first place we are at is the pigman farm. It looks all nice and functional. And what you would do is just sit in the middle, take aggro, and then they file themselves down the pillars. But the whole item collection and EXP like transfer system is not currently working, and I have no clue how to fix it. So it's something that needs to be fixed later. But basically, I've just broken these 2 pieces of glass on every single end, and I'll use it as normal, and then instead of like the XP, I goofed. Instead of the XP like shooting up to me, and like the items collecting themselves in some sort of sorting system in the center, that doesn't happen. So what you have to do is just run down and then go pick up the items that you want, collect the XP, which isn't too bad. Like it's still functional, but obviously it still needs to be optimized. So this is done above the nether. Basically we just did some sort of like piston trick that breaks like a block, and then you're able to just walk above the nether. Next place that we'll go to is the Enderman farm, and then that will be it for like the major farms really that are built at the moment. Ooh, gotta kill that guy. Already had him explode on this thing once and nearly killed me. That's why there's the glass right here instead of the nether rack. But luckily I didn't die from it, so it was fine. So this is our fortress, well, the closest one. And then over the hill over here. Oh, please don't hit the pigman. Okay. Over here is to the stronghold. Just hop through again. And it's kind of spooky walking out here because you like are a couple blocks from falling off, but all the way down this way into the void is the Enderman farm. And I wasn't actually the one who built the Enderman farm. It was someone named Unarmed who plays on the server, and he ended up goofing the design by accidentally building it too like short, so the Endermen are only following, I think he made it like 23 or 24 blocks they have to fall, which I'm pretty sure is like what the amount is for creepers and stuff like that, not for Endermen. I think Endermen are 40. So I mean, the farm still works as normal, it's just it takes more than 1 shot to kill them, even with like I've sharpness 4, sweeping edge 3 on this, and yeah, don't get a 1-shot them, which is like whatever, not the biggest deal in the world, but also like not the greatest thing either. It just makes it a little less efficient, kind of the same thing as the pigman farm right now. But it gets the job done. I use the pigman farm for the gold and the XP, and then the Enderman farm solely for the pearls. So like, if it was the main source of XP, maybe it'd be a little better that the Enderman get 1 shot. But like, we haven't fully spawn proofed everything. It's not fully out into the void, so like, I don't think the like spawn rates are actually hindered. Now through the end, we get to my base. It's not quite It's not fully done, but I've kind of built the surface part. Basically, let's go back down here. This hill you can see more of the, once we kill that guy, you can see more of the natural part of it at the front right here. The hill didn't go much higher up, but then I decided to kind of terraform the whole thing out to be a rough circle that I just kind of made myself and thought it looked decent. But then this part is 25 by 25 in the center. All I've done here is just I like the pillars on the left, and then I tried to kind of salvage something from it, building wise. And I think it looks pretty decent. It's not like great or anything, but it's not terrible either. Down here, something we'll probably be working on in the future is a collection or chest room, because I really don't have that great of storage going on right now. My chests aren't super organized. I just kind of outside of those main 4 chests, I just kind of have a lot of random shit laying around. Like, this is just all loot from fishing. And yeah, so definitely need to work on a better storage system. Here, temporary kind of just really quick cactus farm so that I can get dye for the glass. I honestly haven't played vanilla Minecraft in a while. I forgot how annoying it is to get enough dye for glass and clay and concrete, so I'm gonna have to make that much bigger as well, but for now it kind of gets the job done. Over here is probably the biggest project I've undertaken by myself, is a creeper farm. It's not I could do a little bit more to it to make it a little better. I also need to build an AFK area so that I'm maximizing the spawns, and then go under, light up all the caves. But I've done a decent amount of surface lighting at least, so it works pretty well. I wanted to get this done because I wanted gunpowder for rockets just to fly around. But basically this farm's just 10 layers with a cat on each layer in the center, and then it's spawn proof, so only creepers can spawn, and then they'll run off the edge because they're scared of the cat that's in the center, and the trapdoors trick them into falling. They fall down. I could have done a better collection system, but I didn't really feel like it, so I just did a bunch of hoppers, which I probably shouldn't have done because I wasted so much iron for it. But it's whatever. I was kind of lazy about it, and I didn't want to do the other system that I had seen. Over here, this stuff is all kind of outdated, honestly. But I at least have been using it at one point. I actually went a little too far. So sheep, cows, chickens. And then over here, pigs. And then all the crops are over here. The only thing I don't have planted right now is coarse fruit, just because I keep on forgetting to grab endstone from the end. And then also I need to plant my cocoa beans again, but don't really care about farming those too much for the time being. But that's about it for what's kind of been done in the world so far. The only other thing is up on that hill is my enchanting table. And that's about it. So in the next episode, likely what I'll be doing is an automatic farm of one or multiple of the crops. Things I want to get auto farming are the bamboo shoots. I also want to get sugarcane, and I also want to get kelp. I want to get all 3 of those auto farming, and they all use the same system, just slightly different, with bamboo growing super tall compared to sugarcane, and then kelp is kind of the same as bamboo, but it also has to be underwater. So I need to figure out those 3 farms and get them automated, as well as I want to get a cactus farm that's bigger, so that I can farm my dyes, because generally I like the green and lime green and also cyan, which all involve cactuses for making them. So that's what we'll likely be working on tomorrow, and that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I actually forgot two things. One thing that happened while I was strip mining was I found a zombie villager, and I turned it into a regular villager. That's why I've had the lectern in my inventory. I need to I want to get mending books from it, as well as I found another. It was a baby zombie that's just grown up now. That's why I remembered to do this. That was also, it was a baby zombie villager, which I turned into a baby villager and has grown up to be a regular villager now. So I'm going to use both those. I haven't decided what I want to do with the second one. For sure, I want to get mending from the first one with the discount. I'm going to look into the trades probably and see what my second largest priority is, and then try and find that thing. I know mending's number one priority, because like I've made my god set armor wise. I want to have mending on all of it. I want to get mending on my tools and all the stuff like that. So it's definitely something I need to work on. So I'll probably be rolling this guy until I get like a 1 emerald mending trade. And then the other thing that I forgot was I also like to stream, and I don't want to exclusively save this world for like just Twitch or just YouTube videos. So likely what I'll be doing is regular like let's play style videos, and then on stream just kind of work on like larger projects, kind of do like the so-called like off-camera work, just but doing it on stream instead, and maybe some small things. And then like I know I don't want it to be like a just straight stream rip edited down like that. I would like it to be more of like a produced let's play, and then maybe just have small things that happen on stream included in the let's play in context, rather than just like, again, like like what I said earlier, like just a straight rip. So I haven't fully figured out how I want to incorporate them together, but I have the general understanding of what I want to do. And yeah, that's all that I forgot to say.